In our previous episode, Dr. Blue confronted the warden, warning him, "You can't let him go to prison now. He is not medically cleared to be discharged from the ICU." The tension in the hospital was palpable, as this revelation raised more questions than answers. Meanwhile, Melita excitedly shared with Captain that she received an offer from an anti-aging cream company. To sweeten the deal, Khwezi stepped in and offered to sponsor her pageant, making the opportunity even more tempting. But is there more to this sponsorship than meets the eye? Zamo, desperate for guidance, sought advice from Mr. Bopape. However, in a shocking twist, Mr. Bopape confided in Lizzie, admitting, "I still see myself as your husband." His words left Lizzie stunned and unsure of how to respond. Elsewhere, Mafatsi made a heartfelt promise to Thomas, saying, "I will make it up to you. I will definitely make it worth your while." But could she really keep her word? The night took a terrifying turn when Pitsy heard a gunshot moments after Tbose stepped outside. In a state of panic, Tbose and Mafatsi recounted the chilling events to Captain. "I remember their voices," Tbose said, trembling. "I just remember the window being smashed and glass flying all over me." Meanwhile, Zamo sent a message to Lizzie simply asking, "Can we talk?" But before Lizzie could even respond, Zamo barged into her office demanding answers. "Is it true? Do you really want a divorce?" he asked, his voice filled with pain. Lizzie tried to explain, "I didn't meet him for that." But Zamo was already consumed with anger. "I'm an idiot for trying to fix our marriage. I'm doing everything I can, but you've already made up your mind. What you're doing will hurt us both." With that, he stormed out, leaving Lizzie shaken. Melita was overjoyed about her new contract, boasting to her friend, "My salary is going to be 350,000 rand. But her friend wasn't as excited. She pulled out her phone, revealing a shocking piece of information. "Have you Googled Khwezi? There are some shady things about her. She might be a scammer." Melita, unfazed, smirked. "Let her try me." Later, Tbose recounted the horrifying attack to Captain. "Mafatsi got shot. It was terrifying. One moment, I was looking for the gate remote. The next thing I knew, they just showed up. It was dark, I was blind, and I had no idea what was happening." Captain, skeptical, pressed further. "Mafatsi, why were you driving alone at night?" Meanwhile, Melita had a tense conversation with Obed. "What do you think about me making more money than you?" she asked, testing his reaction. "If I become a superstar face, will that bother you?" Obed, surprising her, smiled and said, "I will be happy for your success." A lady approached Butilito, bringing up the moss case. "There is no way out for those girls. None of them saw what I saw. There is no way he could have shot Tsietsi." Butilito, deep in thought, responded, "Moss will do his best not to lose this case." Lizzie, feeling regretful, visited Zamo's office. "I don't like how we left things this morning," she admitted. "I love you." Zamo softened and decided to surprise her. "I bought a new house. We can go view it together in Polokwane. When do you want to go?" Lizzie hesitated. "Let's wait until after my surgery. It's scheduled for next month." Zamo, determined to be there for her, reassured her. "I will give you my full support. Let's go on a date today." Just then, a colleague rushed in, interrupting their moment. "Zamo, you need to hear this. There was an incident with Mafatsi last night." Meanwhile, Obed continued his conversation with Melita. "Would you think less of me as a man if you made more money than me? Would you have even dated me if I was poor from the start?" Melita laughed. "Only if you cleaned and cooked for me." Tseleni stormed into the office, confronting Melita. "You were printing non-work documents on the office printer. You've been warned. One more mistake, and you could get fired." Things took a turn for the worse when Thomas heard about Mafatsi's incident at night. He immediately requested time off, worried sick, until he got an update. "She's okay." Relieved, he finally exhaled. Later, Melita approached Lizzie with an urgent request. "I need you to sign as a witness on my contract." Lizzie, still wary of Khwezi beauty, gave her a warning. "Be careful with them." Despite her concerns, she signed the document.